Welcome to the Metals Investment Forum. Today, we welcome a brand new silver company to our podium. This company called Argentine Silver. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chen.
So yeah, tell us, I know this story actually before. That's why I got very excited when I saw, Alcavas, new Alcavas presentation. So there was a company called Golden Mineral. They made a discovery. They have this 2 kilo, 1 kilo of silver over extended period. And I saw they're going to build a mine there, and suddenly Argentina ran into some kind of trouble. They just left Argentina. They just leave everything behind. At that time, they command more than 1 billion in market cap, more than 10 years ago. I remember, because I vividly remember stock was listed in New York Stock Exchange, went to over $20. I was very happy with my subscriber. We were taking some profit. I wish I took all the profit, but I took some profit. But that was then. Now, it's like going through a whole cycle. You seems like pick up the asset penny on the dollar, truly penny on the dollar. You're like 1% of the market cap as they were.
Yeah, that's correct, Chen. And thank you very much for this interview. Well, as you know, my name is Joaquin Marias. I'm from Argentina. I was born in Mendoza province, and I've been working for 3 years here in Canada. And those things that you are saying are totally true. Even in Argentina, the project that we just acquired with Argenta Silver, it's a famous project. Everybody has been following this project for many, many years. And suddenly, with time, when things start to, let's say, dilute for golden minerals, and people saw that they were moving themselves from Argentina to Mexico, and that El Kivar was just being put in care and maintenance, that caught the attention of the public, right? So I've been following this project since more or less then. It's been 15 years following this asset. The last 3 years that I have been here in Canada, I have been working with the Fiore Group, with Frank Giustra. And when Frank was telling me about this story that he has been for 40 years trying to find a pure silver asset, I was like, well, I have one, and I've been following this for the last 15 years. So like 2 or 3 months ago, we saw the opportunity. Golden Minerals was going through a very hard moment in terms of financials. And the project was being just back from Barrick into Golden Minerals. And we saw the opportunity, and that's how I talked to Frank. Frank loved the idea, and we are following here his vision of creating something that it's not about Argentina. It's something related to Latin America, to create a company that is going to be focused on silver, and that it's going to be focused in Latin America.
Well, excellent. Looks like you have more ambitions beyond Alcava, but for Alcava project, because I used to be the shareholder, and my family used to own a lot of shares, and we made a lot of money, by the way, on the way up from a few dollars to $20 when the discovery was made. And I always fascinated about this project, and because it's such a high-grade silver, pure silver grade. It's very, very hard to find this kind of grade.
Yeah.
And also all silver, right? So
Yes,
it's hard,
yes.
very unique in the world.
Yeah, it's very particular and very unique. You will see that most of the companies that are today in the market, they will state their resources or their reserves in silver equivalent, in some cases gold equivalent, and silver will be a byproduct, right? You will have a high percentage of lead, a high percentage of zinc in those resources. But El Kivar, it's just a unique thing. The resource is 45 million ounces of silver at 480 grams per ton, which makes it a grade of very, very, very attractive. Let's say it's a very high grade. There is 4 million ounces inferred to at a grade that it's over 400 grams per ton too. So pure silver play, very rare. As I say, everybody in Argentina has been following this for years. And this is the third largest silver deposit in the country that it's named after silver. Argentina, it's named after silver. So it's a very attractive deal. We got it for 8 cents in the ground.
Yeah,
So,
congratulations. It's a steal of the century.
well, thank you, Chen.
Yeah. If I have that money, I would write a check myself.
We were discussing with somebody, and he was telling us that's the money that one person could have to buy something, right? And yeah, it's true. We acquired for a very, very cheap price. The previous company, Golden Minerals, as you said, they did a great job. They work a lot in the project. There are roads built there, a camp for 100 people in place. It's ready to use. They drill over 100,000 meters, and it's just ready to go. They invested over $60 million in the project.
And then you buy it for a fraction of the money they invested. Yeah, one thing about Golden Miner, because I used to talk to the management a lot, exploration. I even introduced the ex-exploration guy to the Shang, to you guys, is that the silver seems to be continuous, and there seems to be a wide open the space, and then there is a glacier somewhere over here, and then going under there, they just didn't really trace. It could go all the way to the other edge. This could be, one of the greatest silver discovery in the world if they discontinue.
Yeah. Actually, there are no glaciers in the property. What we have already, as I say, there are no glaciers, but what we have, it's a like a till. So our glacier deposits on top.
They are deposited. All right. Okay.
Glacier deposits from the past on top, just covering up the deposit.
Right,
but actually, it's there are some places that it's coming up to surface. It's very, very close to surface, like in the range of a couple of meters, which is that cover of glacier deposits from the past. But it's through the vein. It's just dipping to one side, and it has a plunge to one direction. And that's when actually Golden Minerals, they start drilling the vein in that plunge. When they got to the deeper portions, it's just when they start going to Mexico, when they start cutting budgets for Argentina, and they just left open this continuity of the mineralization down there. And they even built an underground
tunnel.
Tunnel.
They told me there.
1,200.
Exactly, it's production ready. I was told this production never been there, but I was told they have a tunnel ready to produce.
They built this tunnel. It was then used for exploration purposes, but there is even a tunnel in there. So plenty of potential. And something that I was wondering to point out here is that El Quebar, it's famous before Golden Minerals because it's a volcanic district. And the volcanic district is happening there for the same reason as Chuquicamata in Chile. So this is a structural corridor. It's a huge continental fracture. And this fracture, it's been intersected by other structures that allow the fluids to come up and to create these gigantic deposits. So in Chile, what happened is that this structural corridor meets another fault, and these fluids are generating Chuquicamata. But on the Argentine side, everybody has always been looking for that porphyry on top. And what they say is that the silver of El Quebar are the evidences of a much larger system in place that could host porphyry copper and high sulfidation epithermal gold. And that's why Barrick also went there, because they were looking just for the gold. But this is a huge system. We believe that we can add much more ounces in the ground. So we are very, very happy with this asset. And again, this is not about Argentina, and this is not about El Quebar. It goes beyond borders. Frank Giustra vision here is to build a multi-asset company in Latin America, and the other assets that we are already looking at this moment are much bigger than El Quebar.
All right, excellent. And finally, tell us when you will start trading, so the investor can start looking for the moment the ticker become live.
Yeah. So we have recently changed our name. So probably people saw some presentations before about Butte Energy. Butte Energy Inc. is the shell that we are using to acquire this asset, but the shell will be renamed into Argenta Silver. So this is the silver company, and the ticker it will be easy to remember because it's AG.
AG, yeah.
So silver,
yeah.
for Argenta Silver, and we will be trading probably on the first or second week of October when we finalize all the acquisition.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. I mean, congratulations. I have to say congratulations for the great acquisition and good luck. And
Thank you, Chen.
hopefully I will invite you back for update when you start drilling and exploring.
I would like to finish very quickly telling you that we are coming out to the market with a market cap of $25 million. We will be trading probably around 15, or that's what we believe that it's going to be. And we will have a working capital of 9 million. So it's going to be very interesting. We have already closed one of our private placements. So yeah, stay tuned because there are more things coming on.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks to you.
Congratulations again for the
Thank you very
acquisition.
much.